about receiving all the goodness in life, right? Just like David was talking about receiving our love in our relationship.
Yes,
This is
ma'am.
about receiving the love that the universe and the divine has for us. And there was a part of me that was just throwing a temper tantrum that was
Mm.
going, no way, I am not opening up. I'm not going to break me. And this went on for a couple months. It was, fairly intense. And I just had to love my way through it. And then, it just started to evaporate and fall away one day. I don't by any means think that this is the end of that. I think that all of our lives are just a continuing unveiling and surrendering process. But definitely that, no way. I've got padlock upon padlock on my heart, and I'm not going to open up. That part has subsided. It has retreated into the background for now, or maybe it's just gone. Time will tell.
Wow, you sound like me right now in my position right now. So I'm padlocked up, bulldog on the outside, barbed wire everywhere.
That's right.
It takes a lot. It takes a lot of love to get through all those defenses. It really does.
All
And
of
I
them.
think it's only love that can pierce those defenses. I don't think anything else can get through.
And that's love for ourselves. Really, it's so often we're led to believe that we have to find someone who's going to love us the way that we are. And yeah, that's nice. It's a bonus. David and I found that, and we'd love to talk about it. We're so grateful to live it. But it's only the love for myself that made that all fall away. That let those chains be cut and those padlocks fall away.
Yeah, we have to learn to love ourselves, and actually healing from past trauma, past relationships that didn't work out, So
Yes.
that's that little intervention, that little intro right there, that little space that you get to heal. And if you don't heal, you'll end up taking all of that negativity right into a relationship called in another self-sabotage.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you all for your donations. Any amount was greatly appreciated. For those of you looking to donate to my podcast, please by all means visit the donation tab at www.thekarmaofitall.net. Any donations over $25 will receive my special Each One Teach One tea. As always, I thank you all for your support. What is one major tip that you would like for our listeners to know? One major tip, even though you guys gave us a whole heck of a lot. I want to know what one major tip you would like for our listeners to know.
Well, I think the first one that comes to my mind is one I've already said a couple times, but I'll reiterate. The more we can just relax into life, just breathe and relax into life and put down our need to control everything, put down the feeling that we have to do something to be worthy. Believe me, we are not worthy for anything that we ever do.
Mm-hmm.
And society doesn't give us that message. People don't give us that message. But our worthiness is our beingness. It's based on who we are, and we are all divine.
Yes.
And so we don't have to do anything. And so the more we can let go of the need to control, let go of the need to plan, let go of the need to, the feeling that we have to do something to be worthy, and just surrender. And I know surrender is a word that gets thrown around a lot, but it's letting go of the need to control, surrendering to life, and allow life to bring you all the goodness that it will inevitably bring you when you let go, when you surrender.
And I'd take off. I'd just provide a little different turn. I like to say turn the jewel a bit. and I've been on a number of podcasts that are the demographics mainly young men, and when I get asked this question, and I think of myself at 25, 20, 25, whatever age, but Eddie, all the way up through my life, up until 62, when Julie parachuted into my life, is I was sure I had to become a different version of myself in order to find the love of my dreams. And I set about on that project. It was I don't know when it took 62 years, and probably 45 of them was a conscious choice of Dave Gold can't be Dave Gold. Dave Gold needs to be more of this and less of that. And then eventually I would mold myself into the type of person that a woman like Julie would see and think, yeah, he's good. He's a keeper. And it was total nonsense. It had nothing to do with any of that. And in fact, and what I guess if it's advice or whatever, that is, if Julie would have fallen in love with that guy, she wouldn't have fallen in love with me.
Mm-hmm.
Fallen in love with an image of myself that I had, and I would never have the security that I have right now. And one last word on the subject, I love to tell this story, is that I did, even after our love was revealed, listen to this, how the hell, what kind of idiot could Dave be to not realize this woman loves him and adores him, and this is, I'm the answer to her dreams. Well, let me tell you, a lot of deep-seated insecurities we carry with us, and I would still just think, I'd get nervous, and I think, no, she can't. What about this? She doesn't know this about me, or she hasn't seen that, or she has, whatever. She's gonna
he
wait.
would come to me like a confessional, Karma, and he would say, and he would confess something that he had done in his past, like, oh, I'm carrying this burden. It's the most terrible thing. Surely this is going to be the thing that makes you not love me. So he would confess it to me, and I would just look at him sweetly, or sometimes I'd laugh and say, really? So what?
Yeah.
Right.
And it's interesting because I learned, it's a gift that I give to a lot of my mentoring clients and stuff, is that same, is that all? When did you go over and take the gun and go postal? Oh, you didn't? Okay, this is fine. But anyway, but finally, the way she allayed, she said, well, you should tell it because you said it, and you say it so beautifully.
He was going through a stage where he was seeking affirmation from me, that I really did love him. But what about this? Did I really love him because in spite of this? And one day I was kind of frustrated, actually, because we'd been going around this mulberry bush. And I said, David, I love you for no good reason.
And that's it.
And that's what broke through. Because there's no reason that we love each other. Sure, I can give 1,000 and many more 1,000 reasons that I love him, but that's not why I love him. I just love him. That's it. Period. I just love him.
Be sure to tune in this Thursday only on The Karma of It All for the full episode. See you over there.